Hello, students, and welcome to another Tech Thursday with Sherman. This is a special edition Tech Thursday. Instead of doing our usual 2 bits, we are going to go over just one thing this Thursday. We're going to go over how to use Google Slides. This is going to be a brief introduction to use Google Slides. This will come in handy next week during your advisories when you start talking about SLCs. So let's get started. Okay, here we are in Google Slides. This is an untitled presentation, so I can enter in a title up here, and to add any text, it already had a box, so I'm just going to click to add text. Let's say I don't want to add a subtext, I want to add a picture. So for images, you have a few options. You can upload from your computer. These are images that you already have downloaded to your Chromebook, or you can search the web. You can download images from your Google Drive that you already have, or your Google Photos. For this one, I want a picture of an apple that I don't have yet. So I'm going to use search the web. A handy dandy little bar is going to come over here, and I'm going to type in the word apple. Cool, that looks like a great apple. I'm going to select it. And down here, I'm going to come and I'm going to hit the insert button. So you got to select and then you have to insert. Now there's a couple different options once you have your image. See how my icon changes? It goes from a little kind of like a cross guy with arrows on the X to just an arrow. So when you are hovering over the little tabs and you see an arrow, this can change the size of your image. So I can go up with my image, I can shrink it, I can go to the side, but that's gonna change my image. Now, if I hover in the middle, I get this little cross back. That's gonna help me move my image up and down, up and down. Okay, now I want a new slide. I'm gonna go up to slides. I'm gonna hit new slide. Maybe for this one, I want a black background. So I'm gonna do in a color of a background. So I'm gonna add that black. All right, and it already has add things. So this is going to be my slide number 2. Well, I don't really like that text. So I'm gonna select the text I don't like, and you can come up here and you can change the text to any text you want. You can also change the size. You can make it bold, italicized, underline. You can change the color of your font, and you can also highlight your text. You can also have a link that would make this text live. That means it's going to take me to a new website. Let's see what that does. So I'm going to go to YouTube. So I'm going to select this, hit this, and I want to go to YouTube. That's where I'm going to link this slide. So now see how it's changed color? And if you click on it, there's my link. So that's how you link something to text. If you want to change that, you can edit the link, or you can copy the link, or you can just remove it. That's how to add a link onto your text. All right, that doesn't look very good. I kind of want it in the center. So how do you play around with fonts? So I'm gonna select this, and I want it in the middle. Oh, maybe not that. Maybe I want it towards the bottom. So I'm gonna hit this button, and I'm gonna make it, there's a middle. Oh, that looks kind of nice. What about towards the bottom? All right, that's to the bottom. So this box over here, the alignment box, will help you align your text, whether you want it to the left, the center, the right, or you want to justify it, which means go across the whole page. All right, this will do spacing. So let's see, slide 2, let's do line 2. I wonder how much spacing that is. So let's select these. And if I go over here, it's 1.5. If I make it a single space, it's going to get closer. If I make it a double space, it's going to get farther apart. So that's how you space in between lines of text. All right, well, what if I wanted to turn my text into a checkbox? Oh, checkboxes. So I want to make sure I'm checking the boxes. What if I want to turn my list into a numbered list? Ooh, numbers. So if you see this little drop down arrow, it's an upside down triangle. Those will lead you to other options, whether it's numbers or just bullet points. So this one I can do 1 and then A, B, several options here. And then these are several types of bullet points. These two will help indentation. So an indentation means instead of just doing formatting, maybe you just wanted indent. Let's go back up here, formatting. The last thing I want to show you up on the toolbar is indentation. So when you indent, it's different than justifying everything to go wide or to the left or to the right. This one is just going to move the text just a little bit over. It's going to indent, or it's going to retract. See that? I'm moving it just a little bit over. So maybe you need to move text just a little, but don't want to do it with spaces. You can use these to move in and out. How do I animate it? What does animate mean? So animate means when I click on the text, something will happen. So let's go ahead and we want this to, what are my options? I can appear, disappear. Oh, I want it to fly in from the left. Oh no, maybe spin, that'll be fun, spin. So up here, your first set of directions is what your object is gonna do. This can be your text or this can be your image. So I want it to spin because that'll be fun. This menu is when the action occurs. Do you want the action to occur on a click, after the previous action, or with another action? So this is when you combine two actions in one. So I wanted to do it on a click. All right, let's play and let's see what happens. All right, now I'm gonna click. Oh, and it spins. So if you want to add some animations to your text, you can add some animation to your text. And then you would just select another object to do animation. All of these options are available, whether it's a text option or it is a picture option. So you can see with the picture that I have the same options to animate up here. So again, if it's text or if it's picture. Oh, I did something. I don't know what I did. How do I get back what I just did? Okay, how do you get back what you just did? Maybe you erased something really important. Is it gone forever? It is not gone forever. We're gonna go over here under File, and we're gonna go to Version Histories. So if you go click See Version History, these are gonna be all the changes that you just made. Also, quick tip, this can be how your teacher sees if you were like, I did everything last night and it disappeared. It's how they can check to see when you last logged in. But this is the current version, but if I go all the way down to the bottom, this is gonna be the version I started with. See up here how it changes? There's nothing there. Well, I don't want nothing there. Maybe I just want that first slide that I created. Okay, this is, oh, it's got the second slide. All right, this version has only the slide. So this is gonna help you in case you make any mistakes. Please always remember, you can go back. And once you find the version that you like, or once you find the version that you missed, you can hit restore and it will restore that version of the slides. Again, that's a really handy dandy thing to know. Version history, that will help you in case you deleted something important. Last one we want to go over is what are the other things we can insert? So we can insert word art. What is word art? Word art. Great. I'm going to enter that. Whoa, that's really cool. So word art is just, it's great for titles and it's great for anything that isn't going to be straight up text. And it's going to create this object that's going to kind of look like a picture-y kind of word, and you can play with the different colors of it up here. You can make it purple, maybe with a white outline, however you want this to look. This is a fill color and this is a border color. Okay, so that is our word art. What are other options we could add? We could also do a video. I know a great video I'd like to add to this slide. That weekly warrior wrap-up by Mr. Brown. That was a fun watch. I'm gonna add that into this slide. Okay, so any video that's on YouTube, you can add simply by going Insert, Video, and it'll go to the YouTube one. Unless you save it to your Google Drive, which is the other option here, you will only be able to upload YouTube videos. So that's how you add a video to your Google Slides. All right, so we got a video, we got some word art going on. What else can we insert? We can insert an audio file. Maybe you wanted to talk about why Mr. Brown's video is your most favorite video. So here you can see all of my audio files. And now you see my audio file is added to my slide. All right, so we have an audio file over here. We have some word art. We have some text. We have a video, some art. What else can we add? Let's see, shapes. Okay, maybe I want to add some, make that word art a little more look like, let's see, maybe like Mr. Brown saying it. So I'm going to move him down here. I'm going to put this up here. I'm going to make that smaller using the arrows that I just showed you how to use. And I'm going to put this in here. It's behind it. What? How do I get it in front? Oh, so glad you asked. Arrange. Arrange is the button that's going to help you order things in your slides. So I'm going to put bring to the front and it'll bring it to the back. If you want to send things behind, the same thing. I'm going to send it behind. I'm going to bring it forward and I'm going to send it behind. That's also a helpful trick. All right, so let's see. So we've added an image, text, audio, video, a shape, table. Oh, what is this helpful for? Okay, well, maybe I want to talk about my favorite animal is, and now I want to put a picture on that side, but I want to split it up so you can see the picture next to what I'm going to write, because I'm going to write about why it's my favorite animal. So I'm going to do insert again, image. I don't have a picture of a hyena on hand, unfortunately. I should. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to look for a hyena. What do you know? All right, let's take that fella, a face only a mother could love, and we're going to put him into my little boxes because I want to organize that nice and neatly and make sure I create space. Maybe I need to make this a little bigger. All right. Now the hyena's in my box. So my favorite animal is with my hyena next to it. What else can I insert? Lines. Maybe I need to do an arrow to show that this apple is part of this word art. Great. Now I have an apple. Now I have an arrow that shows this is part of the word art. It's not a very thick arrow, so let's make that a little thicker. Up here, you have line weight. This will work with any of your outlines or lines. So this is where I can change it. Oh, that's really thick. I like that one. All right, so this is where you change the thickness of outlines or any small objects such as lines or arrows or curves. So I like that. And now let's see what it looks like when I present it. All right, so when I present it, I have to, remember I wanted the apple animated, so that's showing up. Oh, can you hear what I put? Oh, I can hear what I put in there. So my audio is working. How about my video? Does my video work? There's Mr. Brown, so I know my video worked. Awesome. This is a lot to remember. Don't worry about remembering everything. This has been a special edition of Tech Thursdays with Sherman. I'm going to be out for a few weeks due to SLCs, but I will see you back in November. Have a wonderful weekend and thanks for watching.